Hey guys, today I'm going to unbox and do a quick overview of this brand new watch that I purchased used on eBay. Okay, so here is the box. As you can see, it says Hamilton on the front. Nice modern take. It opens to the side awkwardly enough, and then there is the watch. And as you could see, it is quite nice looking. Now this is a watch that I picked up used on eBay, so it is not perfect, but it is pretty close to perfect. The original tag is in here, and the MSRP, as you can see, is $575. You could pick these up for about $250 used. Let's see if there's anything else in here. So that is it for the box. The watch itself, this is the Hamilton Field Khaki 38mm, and as you could see, dial is quite nice and dark. It is already moving. This watch is Swiss made, and it features a hacking movement. If I pull out, there the second hand stops, as well as hand winding. And let me see, this strap is very nice as well. Here's the back. It is an open case back. As you can see, the movement, it says Swiss made, serial number here, water resistant to 10 bar or 14.5 psi, H cut out, and it says Hamilton there. Now this is the newer H10 movement, and this is a modified ETA or ETA 2824-2. Now the difference between this Hamilton and the older models is that the older model Hamiltons had a 40-hour power reserve with the old ETA movement, and this one has an 80-hour power reserve, so you get almost 4 days of movement from this watch. However, in order to achieve that 80-hour power reserve, they did have to slow down the ticking. So the movement has changed from 28,800 to 21,600, I believe. So it's a little bit slower. It's 6 ticks per second versus 8 ticks per second, but you don't really notice that unless you're looking for it. I'll give you a tour around the watch. So as I mentioned before, this is a 38mm case. It is fairly thin. I don't have the dimensions here, but my estimate would probably be 12mm here. It wears quite nice. The crown is signed with an H, you could see there. It is nice and easy, very easy to wind, much smoother and easier to wind than the Seiko Sarb that I have in my collection. And the dial is quite interesting. There is some texture there. You could see with the reflection that the numbers and the indices are on different planes almost. However, the crystal has been a point of controversy with several watch connoisseurs, as they say it is too reflective, and you could probably see how much light it is reflecting in this video. It is very reflective, but I kind of like it. Obviously this watch has Loom. It's very nice in the dark. In fact, I'm going to shut off the lights right now, and there is the Loom, and as you can see, you can clearly read the watch. Has nice dots all around. So very, very good Loom, and it does last a bit longer than my Seiko Loom on any Seiko watch that I've owned. There are a few different finishes around the bezel. It is a high polish finish. The case is brushed. It's quite elegantly done, very simple, straightforward. This is my first Swiss watch, and I have to say that opening it up, I didn't think I would be as impressed with the quality as I am. So definitely, I think, worth the price tag, especially if you're buying one of these watches used. You can't go wrong. For the price of a new Seiko, you could get a used Hamilton, and I think that what you're getting is a very, very high quality watch. The band is very nice. In this case, it's a light brown leather. It's nice and thick. Once you put it together, it holds well. In fact, let me do a wrist shot for you. Now I have small wrists obviously, but this watch is only 38mm, so it fits nicely. I like the large elongated second hand, and I like that red tip. The dial is easy to read. My only one complaint about this watch is the hour hand seems a little bit long. Sometimes it's not the easiest thing to read. Something like that might be a little confusing at times. And then I'm going to move it over to midnight. Pay close attention to the date, because unlike the Seikos and Citizen watches that I've had, this Hamilton will switch the day on the dot almost at midnight. So with the Citizen or a Seiko, you'll have to wait until 1 or 2 or 3 in the morning for the date and the day to fully change. However, with this Hamilton, the day switches at midnight, just like a nice Rolex. So you're getting a very nice movement with this watch. Again, 80-hour power reserve, very clean. Let me show you what it looks like next to a Citizen. Here we are. So these two watches are pretty similar in just dimensions and dial color and layout. You can see that the Citizen on the left is a quartz movement, obviously the Eco Drive. Hamilton is a sweeping automatic. Price difference between these two watches, the Citizen is about $80 if you pick it up new online on eBay or Amazon, and the Hamilton again is about $500, but you get them for $400 new. When you handle both of these watches side by side, you could definitely feel the additional quality that went into the Hamilton in comparison to really anything else. And in fact, I'm so impressed that I am interested in looking at other Hamilton watches. Again, this is my first Swiss watch, and I think it is an excellent budget option if you're looking for just a classy watch that you can wear every single day. I thought that this would be uncomfortable, the crown being so large. In fact, it really does not interfere with wearing this watch on a daily basis. And I kind of like the fact that the crown's a little bit bigger because, again, it's easier to wind. You get that nice mechanical wind sound. And it makes adjusting the watch very easy. So overall, I'm very impressed with the quality of this watch, and I would highly recommend it if you are in the market for an entry-level Swiss watch. It has now become my favorite watch in my collection, and I will most likely replace my SARB 035 with this watch right here. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed already, be sure to subscribe below. If you have any questions or comments about this watch, be sure to post that down below as well. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. Bye-bye.